While it is a beautiful day to cool off, and making a splash in the water can be a fun time, but safety officials are raising awareness about non-fatal drownings and how it can lead to some serious health issues down the road.
There is such a range of outcomes. So we can see people who end up having severe lifelong disabilities.
National Drowning Prevention Week happens in the third week of July, and this year, the Ontario Life-Saving Society branch is focusing on educating families about non-fatal drowning, an incident where a person is saved after going underwater.
This is something that a lot of people aren't aware of, but in Ontario, for every one fatal drowning, there are nearly 4 non-fatal drownings serious enough to require a trip to the emergency room.
And the health complications could be life-altering.
It's those cases where they've been deprived of oxygen for quite a while that you may see things like brain damage.
According to the Ontario Life-Saving Society, it's some of the youngest who are most at risk.
Non-fatal drownings are disproportionately impacting children ages 0 to 19. It is staggeringly high compared to older adults.
The organization says at its mildest level, you might see a child coughing, but as impairment becomes more severe, a child may have trouble breathing and be disoriented or confused. What is also concerning is that it may not look as obvious when someone is actually starting to drown.
There's not a lot of splashing, there's not a lot of screaming. So what you're going to see usually is someone just slip under the water, and that's it. So this is why it happens so quickly.
Someone may try to instinctively jump in the water to help, but that may not be the best decision.
But the best thing for your safety is to stay on shore. Call for someone who is trained. You can signal a lifeguard if you think that someone is in trouble. You can do what we call a reach rescue, where you reach something like a pool noodle or something that's long out to someone and pull them in.
Toronto Police also echoing similar messaging.
We ask that everybody wears their life jackets. That's probably the biggest thing that'll help you survive. If you do go into the water, we ask that people check the weather beforehand. Just because it's a nice sunny day doesn't always mean the water conditions are good.
Safety officials, though, also stressing to never swim solo.
Drowning can happen anywhere, anytime. When we combine the fatal numbers with the non-fatal numbers, the drowning problem in Ontario is significant, but we can prevent drownings. Now, to commemorate World Drowning Prevention Day, which is actually coming up this Thursday, a number of Ontario landmarks will be lit up in blue. At Woodbine Beach in Toronto, Afua Baah, City News.